stay. Singing to your bitch like I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, you hip in the front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Come on with a dank, skrilling in the tank, rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping, I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
All right, man. A great win. We did exactly what we said we needed to do. Play complimentary freaking football, man. When we needed it most, every phase picked up the slack, man. That's how you win games against teams like that, man. And now you know what the barometer is like on the AFC. It's a great win. I got a couple of game balls here. You give out $1 million, but I'm going to give 2. All right, let's start on offense. 12 carries, 151 yards.
Hell of a win, man. It wouldn't be possible without y'all, man. Well, when we winning, bro.
So, yeah. All right, this thing says 41 total tackles. It can't be right. Okay, 2.5 sacks, 2 quarterback hits, and 2 TFLs. Mr. Muhammad.
You know what? I want to thank every player, every coach, everybody that's in this organization, because about a year ago, I was home, I was on the couch. So when you get an opportunity, you make sure you take advantage of it. I want to also thank the guys in my room for helping me out this week. You know, without them, I wouldn't have been able to do what I did today.
Win, guys. Love you guys, man. We'll get ready for Cleveland. Break it out.
Hey, great win. 1 on 3, 1 to 3.
He always shouts out like one random player.
Yep.
Shout out. Hey, thank God AQM did the Everest College commercial to catch him before Detroit Lions.
Yeah,
called
for
him.
real. You're sitting on your couch procrastinating. Your life's passing you by. You're thinking, maybe I'll go to the league next year, maybe next semester. No, do it right now.
Ring, ring. Brad Holmes. We need you to save the fucking organization.
Hey, we're good, dude.
We're good. We're good.
What? Hey, we got to start there. We have to start there because on the day Marcus at Davenport is listed on the IR, the Detroit Lions go out there and sack Lamar Jackson 7 times in Baltimore. It's just beautiful to see. Now, like, you could say that the Ravens' offensive line is ass. You could say whatever you want. Getting a guy like Lamar Jackson on the ground 7 times is extremely impressive, no matter who you are or where you are. So shout out to those guys. Shout out to AQM stepping up. And it wasn't just him. I think we had 3 different linebackers get a sack. Aiden Hutchinson was out there. Lacey came in there. Lacey had a pressure. It looked like a couple. It was just
2 pressures.
Just an insane performance by the Detroit Lions defense as a whole. We're going to get into all the different factors of it, but shout out AQM, shout out Hutch, shout out Tyleek Williams and DJ Reader in the middle of that defense, bottling Derrick Henry up to outside of the first drive, 15 yards in the game. Just, it was so crazy.
I'll try to tell him.
Yeah.
I'll try to tell him. I mean, what a fucking performance. The last time Lamar Jackson was sacked 7 times in a loss was 2021. It was by T.J. Watt, Alex Highsmith, and like those boys, Cam Hayward, like an elite defense. And what do we hype this defense to be coming into the season? Elite defense. Now, obviously, it's taking time to show that, and obviously, we get the rest of the season to prove that too. I don't want to go and pretend that's the case moving forward, although I believe it to be the case after last night, especially. I mean, containing that offense, it's you got to be special, especially containing that offense. In Baltimore.
The way they did it.
Where they rarely lose.
The way
in prime time. Lamar Jackson, he's like, we talked about it all week. Mm-hmm. I told you guys, Derrick Henry, as much as he's like a superhuman, I believed we could stop Derrick Henry. They stopped Derrick Henry.
Yep.
The part that scared me was Lamar Jackson, number 8. And for the most part, they contained him. They beat him up. They made it. They threw him off his game. I mean, I feel like he wasn't even able to be himself. And we talked about it when the actives came out. Mekhi Wingo wasn't in there. And I was like, I like that. Like, I know we joke about the Weedus and Lacey stuff like that, but bigger body guys contain.
Yeah.
It's so funny. He's Weedus.
You always say Weedus.
You Weedus, so you get a sack, brother. All right? You knock off of us.
He's getting some special team sacks, wheat season. Chris, do you have the graphic of Aiden Hutchinson with the stats for the defensive line on there? Because not only did the Detroit Lions sack Lamar Jackson 7 times, they had 30 pressures. And obviously the turnover that they forced amongst Lamar Jackson on top of the turnover on downs and a couple of great plays on the goal line to stop the Ravens, man. Yeah, getting to Lamar, you love to see that. And in the second half, the secondary was so good that those pass rushers could just sit back there and get after it. But the way they shut down Derrick Henry, man, Tyleik Williams and DJ Reader and Jack Campbell, the way those three guys specifically shut down Derrick Henry, it is just so impressive. Jack Campbell had 8 solo tackles. 7 of them were on Derrick Henry.
And a battle wound.
Yeah, and he's gushing out of his mouth.
I don't know if I sent that one in Slack, actually.
You've got the picture of Jack Campbell looking like a psychopath trying to fight over a block. This guy,
he looks like a White Walker.
Was just absolutely
like a zombie, like a zombie trying to get a bite out of Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, I love this man.
Shout out, get a sack and fumble on Lamar Jackson too.
Yeah,
I mean it was a complete team effort too. I think that's the other impressive part about it is you still got guys coming back. Imagine Lee McNeil had been there last year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Lee McNeil, Josh Pascal, another great run-stopping player on that defensive line.
Just to alleviate guys.
Yeah, instead of Pat O'Connor, which, shout out Pat O'Connor, he played some great snaps, but having Josh Pascal in there, who's even better at stopping the run than he is, it was just so much fun to watch. Like I said, man, Derek Barnes making great plays. Trevor Nowaski, one-on-one with Lamar Jackson in the hole, making the fucking play, dude. 90% of the NFL misses that fucking play on Lamar Jackson, and Trevor Nowaski grabbed his nuts. A shout out to Kelvin Shepard, because we know Aaron Glenn said, I love Aaron Glenn. This is not meant to shade Aaron Glenn at all, but his thing was he doesn't believe in quarterback spies.
Anytime anybody
Didn't
brought it
like
up.
a quarterback spy. It's useless. The Detroit Lions used a quarterback spy against Lamar Jackson to perfection in this game, whether it was Derek Barnes, Trevor Nowaski, Alex Anzalone, whoever they had in that role on that snap. Anytime Lamar Jackson would take a step up to try to escape the pocket, they would meet him at the line of scrimmage. They would be in his face, and he would have to get rid of the ball, or he's getting smacked by one of these linebackers, man. Calvin Shepard put on an absolute fucking clinic against one of the best backfields ever with Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry, and he turned Derrick Henry into nothing after the first drive. Shout out to Kelvin Shepard. Shout out to DJ Reader, Tyleik Williams, and Jack Campbell, along with the other linebackers, man. They eliminated Derrick Henry from this game.
Shout out to all the boys, man. The QB spy turns out it's probably what you should be doing.
Yeah.
They did it last week against Caleb Williams. Obviously saw it work against Lamar Jackson. It's just maybe the move we should be moving. You know, if Trevor Nowaski's out there catching Lamar Jackson in 1v1s, we should have been doing it the entire time. And again, no shade to AG, but shout out to Kevin Shepard for recognizing that and it's instituting that as well, too. Because I'm sure it's something that had the Greek pond Dan Campbell as well. Yeah. But again, they tried it out the previous weeks. We've now faced 3 mobile quarterbacks, and Jordan Love, Caleb Williams, and Lamar Jackson. And we've contained them all pretty well for the most part. The guy who did the most damage to us happened to be the best in the league at it. And he didn't even look himself at all either.
Yeah, he did not look. I mean, you look at Lamar Jackson sacked 7 times. He still has over 320 all-purpose yards, 3 touchdowns. The guy's insane.
It's just not fair.
Kenny Powers in the Woodward Sports Chat with a super chat. We got a couple of these in here. I don't think we've read any of them, so I'm going to start from the top. Burn in the Woodward Sports Chat with a super chat. He says, can you believe the Bears let Monty walk? Stupid. I remember Lions fans telling me that Jamal Williams was better. And whatever. No, shout out David Montgomery.
Do you know who else we got from the Bears?
Fucking monster.
Or not from him, but who he's previously with? AQM.
AQM was last on the
Chicago
Bears.
Bear.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Kenny Powers in the Woodward Sports Chat. First time in Lamar's career as the Ravens quarterback that a team was held under 100 rushing yards in back-to-back games. Us and the Browns.
And that's why I'm comfortable in saying we're probably going to fit that top 10 defense as the year goes on.
We're always – if there's one thing Dan Campbell regimes do, it's stop the fucking run. Dat Boy Roy in the Woodward Sports Chat says, I called it. And if there wasn't a garbage time touchdown, it would have been 2 scores, but I didn't think they were going to be this dominant. Yeah, they, from start to finish, just absolutely dominated them. And then Dominique Davis.
Shot out.
With the 10-banger in there.
Whoa.
He says, whoa. dominated up front, efficient pass game, contained and beat up Lamar, but watching Derrick Henry almost injure himself, crashing out, maybe the single funniest thing our team does to someone this year.
We got a 1,000,000% have to make that a meme. Whatever it is, you see something funny online.
It's got to be something.
Yeah, we gotta. That moment has to live in history. I mean, that's one of the best running backs of all time. He just passed Jim Brown in total touchdowns.
Yeah,
that was amazing to see. And again, I knew we'd be able to do that because this defense has done that against the Saquon Barkley's of the world, the Kyrie Williams, top 10 guys. What?
I just like to think it's Derrick Henry. They got all these crazy fucking white boys out there. It's like Aiden Hutchinson, Alex Anzalone, Jack Campbell, Trevor Nowatzki, all these guys. Obviously, the two big dudes in the middle, DJ Reader and Tyleek Williams.
Help tremendously.
For sure.
I think Chris Long was speaking with Jack Campbell in the offseason. We were making fun of the interview because Jack's not a great interview.
No.
But the one thing that I took away from it, they asked him about, have you ever, played against Derrick Henry? He's like, no, this year I will, though. And he's like, oh, fuck.
He's going to bring that shit.
He's like, you're two big boys. He's like, let's roll.
I fucking love Jack Campbell, dude. I love Jack Campbell. I might have to get a Jack Campbell jersey for my next year. He's so fucking good, bro.
He played really, really, really good last
year. It was the best game I've seen him play in a Lions uniform. He was all over the place.
He's crashing down like a fucking, and he's the size of a defensive lineman too when he gets there.
So
6'5",
and
260 pounds.
And Stick made a great point. One of few. No, I'm just kidding. Stick made a great point on BDE today. He was like, it wasn't like Jack Campbell wasn't like.
Stick was RP and dual threat quarterback. It's like one trick pony.
Yeah.
Dual threat. What are you saying?
It's the whole thing is he's a dual threat, but. It's not like Jack Campbell was, taking out Derrick Henry's legs. He was going chest to chest with that motherfucker every single play. Dude, it was so fun to watch. You guys know I love linebacker play, and it was so fun to watch.
I think they credited Derek Barnes with it, and I'm sure he helped too. But when he jumped, I don't know if you see the first tackle he got on Derek. Yeah. He's like, ah! They're like zombies out there for sure, dude.
Dude, they were mauling him.
But he jumped on him, and then but I was like, he didn't make that. Somebody else got that tackle. And I looked at the bottom pile. It was Jack Campbell. Wrapped him up by the leg.
Yeah.
But they beat the shit out of him. Last night, the Detroit Lions punched the Baltimore Ravens in the mouth.
Whooped their ass.
Blood dripping. Literally. And then you had, again, so Jack Campbell's looking like a psychopath. I'll send the clip, or we'll play the clip actually when we come back from break. But, he was bleeding the whole time. He got a laceration on his mouth.
Yeah.
So his mouth was fucking, taped up like this. It was like Bart Simpson calling the plays, spitting out blood. We got Dan Campbell talking about it.
That's the most fucking real deal football shit I've heard in so long. It's just your middle linebacker spitting out blood, calling plays in the huddle while you're going face to face with Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson.
Fuck it, play the clip.
Play the clip. We got it. Yeah.
We got to play it now.
Well, first of all, did anybody see Jack's got a laceration on his mouth? Okay, so the defense loved it. He's at the end of the game trying to call plays and blood spitting out everywhere, and so they were just eating it up. He's a stud, man. This guy is he's a workaholic. Man, the knowledge for the game, the way he studies for the game, he prepares for it, and he's playing at a really high level right now. And we feel like the guy can do it all. That's why he didn't come off the field. I mean, he can do everything for us. So he's all ball, man. He's all ball. And whatever you need is what he's going to do.
Oh, he may not be elite in coverage. He may not have a splashy pass deflections or interceptions, stuff like that. You expected as a draft pick, but it brings the fucking meat and potatoes. And he's just doing damage on these running backs anytime they come through. Caleb Williams, I guarantee you, he didn't scramble as much that first game because what happened last Thanksgiving. He beats the shit out of you and he wears you down. I know damn sure one man that appreciated him in the huddle spitting out blood while he's calling the play was Chris Spielman.
Oh, yeah.
Who we know notoriously played with a separated shoulder, tricep, bicep, whatever the fuck it was. Whatever it always seemed to be with Chris Spielman.
It was a pack. It was a torn pack.
Yes, and he would just have his teammates pop it back into place.
Yeah.
In their huddle before
they would have
play.
to tape his pec in place, and he couldn't use his arm. I don't know.
But Jack Campbell's cut the same cloth.
Yes, he is. And there he is.
He is at the beginning. Crazy white boy.
Crazy white boy, man.
It's courtesy of Grant Stewart. Shout out.
Shout out Grant Stewart. Michael Sosa in the Woodward Sports Show, the Super Chase, says, Eazy, how about Goff dropping dimes last night?
He had two very, very good passes.
He had a couple.
Two very elite passes. The one touchdown to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
The over-the-shoulder.
And the fourth down one to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Those are just – we said it last week after the Bears game. The best wide receiver quarterback duo in the National Football
A
League.
couple of those balls to Laporta on third down, too. Those were he ripped them in there.
Yeah.
And those were against, like, Roquan Smith, like Kyle Hamilton. It's not like he was throwing it in there against bums. We're going to read this, then we're going to go to break, and we're going to get Nick and Chris in. But first, Charles McClain with a super chat. For me, the two biggest tackles were from Zach Cunningham stopping Derrick Henry at the goal line.
Yeah.
2 straight plays, then the strip sack by Campbell.
Yeah.
Sensational.
Shout out Zach Cunningham. He was looking good all camp. We were like, this dude's got a roster spot. They released Pittman because they liked him so much. And with Rodrigo still out, you need that other rotational linebacker in there, especially on goal line plays and short yardage stuff. And he came in there, he punched Derrick Henry in the mouth. That was a great play.
And just real quick, too, before break, the biggest thing of punching another team in the mouth is the trenches. Defensive line, offensive line, phenomenal last night.
Absolutely.
Both ways.
We're going to get into that more. We got a lot of stats. We got a lot of reactions, but we got to go to break first, pay some bills. Let me tell you about Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone where everybody can get a full-body workout in 30 minutes, and all memberships include fitness training. You get all that for just $15 a month, or upgrade to the Black Card and get you some amenities like hydro massage, total body enhancement, access to over 2,500 locations worldwide. Join in-club or online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential. What about Art and Jake's?
Art and Jake's, ladies and gentlemen. When I'm not here watching the game, you know I'm at Art and Jake, specifically 1 on 23 with my guys Jeff, Boone, as we go for the UFC fights. You should be there. 80 TVs wall to wall, 22 draft beers, 90 menu items. I'm very indecisive. It gives me problems. It's helpful that everything's so damn good, especially the Fairway Burger. Join the AJ's fan club at Art and Jake's right now.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Massage Chair House. My guy, Dr. Eric Duncan, the wellness doc, is holding it down. The Massage Chair House is the largest massage chair showroom in the Midwest, and that's why he hosts the largest, the most successful massage chair YouTube channel on the interwebs. He does reviews. If you guys are kind of iffy on what kind of chair you should check out, he does reviews on all of them. I mean, literally head over to his YouTube page.
I just commented in the chat. Go give him a sub.
Shout out Dr. Eric Duncan. Scan the QR code or visit him in person at the corner of Woodward and Long Lake Road. What up, though? Welcome, Mike. The Woodward Heavyweights live. WoodSports.com. Easy my spin reaction on Chris.
What up,
Nicholas
though?
Koloff. Smash the like button. Be a friend. Tell a friend. Share the stream. Detroit Lions dominated. Beat down the Baltimore Ravens in their house. Their first home game of the season. They're rocking the All Blacks. Detroit Lions, they give a fuck.
No.
We're leaving here black and blue. Beating the shit out of you guys. We took some lumps, too, but ultimately came away with a W. And like you said, I don't know if you said it or someone in the chat said it. Yeah, it was 38-30 at the end of the day. That's not, the score is not an implication of what that game was.
No.
After the second half, Detroit Lions took that one over firmly. But Nick, Chris, I know you guys will get some shit off your chest.
Well, remember 24 hours ago, I sat right here and I asked you, what can they do to completely erase week one? I think they did that. We talked a lot about the defensive line and how impressive they were, and that answered those questions. But the offensive line, equally as dominant, man. Like, they absolutely, what they were doing for Gibbs, for Goff, for Monty, like, they were just buying all of them so much time, creating all the gaps they need. Hell, Jared Goff was the third best runner in this game. Like he had more yards than Derrick Henry after that. If you take away that first drive,
It's pretty close, honestly.
Honestly, pretty close.
it was insane, man. The offensive line really did its thing. Talk about now being able to look back at week 1. I know we'd rather be 2-1 with the win over the division opponent in the Packers, especially one that looks like they're going to be on our tail all season or right there with us. But this win was huge for me. This win, I can't recall a win last season that gave me more confidence about this team. And maybe that was because I was a little more skeptical of any point I was last year. But this win was a total confidence builder in my thoughts of them getting back to the NFC Championship and beyond.
Take away playoff games, this is the best win in Dan Campbell's tenure.
Yeah,
as
for
Detroit
sure.
Lions head coach.
For sure. Or I think the only one that I'd put up there with it is in Green Bay last week of the season to knock them out of the playoffs.
That was a good one too.
But
I
this
would put
one,
the Chiefs up there.
yeah,
Chiefs
opening
too.
night Chiefs
Over
for sure.
is a number 1 for you.
I think this is one.
Man,
Because
I guess
the
it's-
way you won this game, like it
Yeah, but the
wasn't.
Chiefs was kind of like the catalyst of the Green Bay game was the catalyst of it all.
Yeah.
That's what kicked it
that
all
was
off.
what really started it off.
But the Chiefs game was the official stamp. I think this one, because with all the doubt, like
Houston
you
game was
lost the
great.
big brains of Ben Johnson, you lost a dog in Aaron Glenn, and there's those
And
questions.
you got your ass beat by Lamar the last time you played in in Baltimore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I feel
those
so
are
much
two
better.
great. Yeah, two great comps. I guess you know what? I can't tell you which one was best out of those three because I loved every single fucking one of them. Last night was dope though.
Yeah,
Last night was dope.
Nick, how you feeling about last night?
Yeah, I mean, this is just such a polar opposite feeling today than we felt on that Monday after the Packer game. Like, literally, like,
I'm glad I
just
wasn't here
felt
for that.
so goddamn hurt that I waited all offseason for the Lions to play football, and then boom, all of our doubts just come crawling back in after we see it on the field. But last night, Tate, Ratledge, Mahogany, two dogs. The reason that I thought this team, you know, maybe wasn't going to get back to the NFC Championship game was the young guards mixed with Glasgow in the center of this offensive line. But what they were able to do for Monty specifically and Jared Goff in the pass game, they didn't want to block for Gibbs. I mean, Gibbs was having tough sledding there, Chris. I disagree with you on that one. I think Monty, they were opening up every hole then known to man for Monty. That dude was just had ginormous.
I think in the
holes
second
throughout
half they were way better. The first half they were struggling both ways.
That's what I think it was. First half they were slow, and then they got out the gate.
I think Monty was just reading the holes better, to be honest with you. Like
Gibbs
I know
did
we know
look-
Gibbs is a patient runner, but I think Monty was a little bit more patient than last night. Even the one play he had, the highlight play, you see him run behind Laporta before he picks a spot to go through and gets like an extra 5 yards.
I would
think it's
say
like a little veteran gamesmanship.
I would say decisive, like rather than patient, because it seemed like he was like he looked faster than Gibbs at points.
I
don't know. I think
night.
I think it was the patience. He was waiting for the holes to develop and really hitting them hard. That offensive line was moving people in the second half, though. It was impressive seeing that happen. Roquan Smith was getting shut out.
It's the reason why Habib Nurmagomedov is one of my favorite UFC fighters, although not the most entertaining, and I'll fully admit that. But you know what's going to happen in that fight. He's going to try to take you down and beat the living shit out of you. So the second half of that game, you know what the Detroit Lions trying to do. Last night they ran the football, I think the 8th most times than Dan Campbell's ever ran ever. I think it was like 55% of the time they ran the football last night. The Baltimore Ravens knew it was coming. They couldn't do nothing about it. They just kept fucking punching them over and over and over. Go ahead, Nick. Apologize
Yeah,
for interrupting.
all
you
good.
originally.
That same crack block by St. Brown on the side that opened up the big fourth down. They literally ran that play 10 times. And I think the biggest thing, I guess, in my eyes, that it opens up is that this team is a legitimate Super Bowl contender. This is such a big, dominant statement win. It's not that you won, it's how you won that we talked about. And it would have been how you lost. Like, were you in this game? Did you get blown out by 30 again? No, they dominated start to finish. And this 8-point lead honestly could have been a lot worse for the Ravens. They could have gotten blown out in this one if some of those turnovers went with the Lions and a Brian Branch pick and a DJ Reed. If that field goal goes in for Bates. A lot of things, you know, bounced the Ravens' way in terms of penalties, you can even say. The Goff behind the line
there was
throw.
some whack
that
shit.
was
The helmet to
bullshit.
helmet.
Helmet to helmet. Like, we dominated this game start to finish, and they had all the calls from the refs.
Yeah.
So the Detroit Lions are a goddamn powerhouse, and I wouldn't want to play him. I think that this gives me confidence to go into Philly and win down the road.
We got some super chats to clean up. Dominique Davis in there. He says, feels so good to have a few crazies on defense. The type of guys that'll hit anybody. CTE be damned. But BB better not get a fine for that BS call. Yeah. Facts.
Yeah, that was fucking. That was the one that pissed me off the most. Was that?
Yeah.
I don't even understand. There was no chop block. He fell down. If anything, he got hit in the helmet.
Mm-hmm.
That was absolute bullshit.
That was not a chop block. He hit him in the shoulder.
Yeah.
I thought live. That's why I kind of gave him a pass on that one, because when I saw it live, I was like, oh, he chop block. That was a chop block. But he hit him in the shoulder. So I don't hate the call because it boom, boom.
And he fell. He didn't go after anybody's leg.
Yeah, it would be bang, bang play. I probably would have made the call too, all honesty. But they're not going to find him. Okay. Burn in the Woodward Sports Chat said, we have Jack Campbell, a psycho, screaming and bleeding. Anzo playing with screws in his hand. Barnes plays scared for his life. And the Legion of whom? I don't know. The Legion, we're going to get in a second.
You said Barnes plays scared?
He says Barnes plays scared for his life. Yeah.
No, dude, don't
I think Derek Barnes played his ass off. I don't think he's trying to say that like an insult. I don't think that's what he means. I think he means like he's
got nothing.
Like reckless abandon type of thing.
Like he has no fear for his life.
He's got no fear for his life. Yeah, I think that's what he means.
Shout out to DJ Reed, first and foremost.
Yes.
You didn't hear about him all night last night.
Not once.
And I guess you didn't hear about the other guy who's covering, Zay Flowers. Fucked up a lot of parlays in this world. What is this guy doing?
I don't know.
Somebody punched that window. I'm scared right now.
Dude's making an art.
He's contemplating a life decision. Oh, he's breaking up with his girl.
Yeah, I was about to say, he might be breaking up with his girl.
Or telling his dad he's gay. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. Yeah, shout out to DJ Reed. Shout out to Meek Robinson, another guy I didn't hear much out of last night, and also Kirby Joseph. More super chats. So Dumbo Jumbo says 15-2, loading again. Ryan Nermi says biggest tackle is Jake Bates in their return.
Yeah,
huge
tackle by Jake Bates.
That was awesome.
Dumbo Jumbo with the Woodward Sports in there. This game was the best of Dan's tenure, but Chiefs opening night means the most for the fandom, in my opinion. That's fair.
I can agree with that.
Freight Train Jay says, Henny Moe won us the game. Keep giving him shots, dude. Shout out Johnny Moe. He went out. That was a hell of a fucking game. Yeah. He called a hell of a game. You know a lot of different wrinkles.
You know who has a play call sheet last night in his hand?
Dan Campbell.
Big Dan Campbell. I don't know
on
if
some of those fourth
I
downs.
saw he had it in his hand, yeah.
On the fourth downs, he definitely had some input.
And I was listening, post-game, Jared Goff was talking about the play. Shout out to Jeff in the building, by the way. Jared Goff was talking about the fourth down play to Amon-Ra, which is also the biggest, ballsiest one. Because, like, running, I get.
Yeah.
Passing is a whole nother game. Like, again, three things happen when you throw a ball. Two of them are bad. But that's one that's been in the book for, like, 2 years. So they finally are digging back in, like, the bag of tricks, and now they're just, I don't know, just dumping the bag out. I guess they're fucking killing it.
Burn in there says Barnes plays scared for his life because Jack Campbell is next to him staring at the floor. Sorry, context. That's fair. You know, he doesn't know if Jack Campbell's going to kill him at any time. But so I do want to get back a little bit. Or let's go to break. We're going to come back. I want to talk about the offensive line specifically, and especially that interior trio of Tate Ratledge, Graham Glasgow, and Christian Mahogany, because they played by far the best game in the first. Like, they were great against Chicago, but this second half was one of the best performances I've seen a Detroit Lions offensive line make ever. So I definitely want to talk about that. But first, tell us about Feldman, Nick.
Feldman Chevrolet is Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer with 5 locations in Highland, New Hudson, Novi, Livonia, and Lansing. This month's specials include a 2025 Silverado 1500 Crew lease for $189 a month. You can also get a 2026 Equinox LT lease for $219 a month. No better way to celebrate a big win than to buying a new car.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
The boys of summer are ready to get back to the playoffs, and there's no better place to get your Tigers coverage than Woodward Sports. Join us all season long as we follow as our hometown Tigers claw and fight. This ball is gone. Boys are back in town. Feel the roar with Woodward Sports.
Shout out to Buddy's Pizza, holding it down for the boys at the watch party.
Shout out.
Last night, coming through clutch. We had 4 or 5 of them things.
Yep.
Stacked, and we ate them. Oh, it was delicious. They've been around for 79 years because they're doing it right. They invented the Detroit-style pizza. Get somebody's pizza for yourself. It's not a first-time code usage thing. Promo code 10meal gets you 10% off any and every time you order pizza.
And it's worth it.
Buddy'sPizza.com.
Guys, I've been a Malik Willis guy since day one.
Yeah.
I still think the Lions should possibly take him at number 2 if that's the route you want to go.
That sounds like a lot of people in this network got to do some apologizing. That's crazy. That guy got to apologize for something. That's nuts right there.
Oh, man.
Man.
Shout out to JG.
Shout out to JG.
Came out there yesterday, and we talk. It's not like he went out there and threw 350 yards and 5 touchdowns or anything like that. He had under 250 yards and a touchdown, but it was such important throws on 3rd down, on 4th down, to keep plays alive and to do different things like that. And the reason that Jared Goff didn't have to go out there and put the team on his shoulders and throw for so many yards was because the offensive line was absolutely embarrassing the Baltimore Ravens in the second half, dude. Chris, put up the stat of the offensive line that 224 yards rushing. David Montgomery averaged over 12.5 yards per carry. 224 yards rushing. 0 sacks allowed on Jared Goff. And I know they were down Matabuki and they were down Kyle Van Noy, but this, I have never in my life, and Braylon Edwards, don't take it from me. Take it from Braylon Edwards, a man who used to play against the Ravens twice a year, has said he's never seen somebody go into Baltimore and do that to the Ravens. You don't do that. And the Lions went out there, Christian Mahogany, Graham Glasgow, and Tate Ratledge in the middle of that offense. Obviously, Penei Sewell is Penei Sewell. We'll get into him later because he is clinical. Taylor Decker, amazing game. But those interior guys, the double teams on the defensive tackles up to Roquan Smith or the other backers were so fluid in the second half. They were creating so much space for David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs to really start gashing the Ravens defense, man. It was so good to see that out of these guys, just putting their – because in the first half, they were kind of getting their ass beat in the run game. They were great pass protecting all game, but in the first half, they weren't getting a lot of push in the run game. I don't know what happened in the second half. Hank Fraley must have chewed them out at halftime because they came out there and they were moving people.
Abso-fucking-lutely. I found the exact stat, too. It's the 9th highest rate the Detroit Lions have ever run the ball under Dan Campbell's 86 games. It's 55% of the time they fucking just ran that bitch right down the
kicking
throats.
ass.
And like, again, you mentioned it. Like, no Justin Matabuke. That helps you out tremendously. And I'm fine. That's cool. This is still a defense that has Humphreys.
Yep.
So defense that has Starks.
Roquan Smith.
And the Roquan Smith, that's a great ball. I'm got to mention him. And
Top
Kyle
3
Hamilton.
linebacker.
Yeah, this is still a very capable defense and a team that's also known for the defensive identity. I will admit more now for the offense, but still, I'm still proud of what the Detroit Lions did last night. I told Chris yesterday when he asked me, like, if they beat the Baltimore Ravens, does this absolve the Green Bay game? Yes, because it makes that game look like exactly of what a lot of it was. Yeah, we did get beat on some plays, but a lot of it was miscommunication. I think Jahmyr Gibbs re-emphasized that too, between the offensive line, between the receivers, between the running backs. Like, it was a mess.
Yeah.
So I feel comfortable in a game 2, which we're going to get on Thanksgiving at home in Detroit with you crazy fucks in town. We're probably going to win that one.
I'm pretty confident there too. Like you said, it wasn't even like Green Bay blew us out by like 3 scores. for how bad our offensive line played in that one, they should have. Because we couldn't run the ball, and we were just screening them to death, and we still were in the red zone almost every possession. I'm glad I wasn't here for that crash out. I'm glad I wasn't here for the people after that game because, fuck, I bet it was unbearable. But, yeah, you saw that come together, and obviously against the Bears at home, we saw the offensive line play much better. But to go on the road in Baltimore in an extremely hostile environment, their first away game or their first home game of the season, they're wearing the All Blacks. It's Monday Night Football, and you do that. That gives me a lot of faith in that interior trio specifically going forward. I knew obviously what Penei Sewell and Taylor Decker are, but those interior guys looking like that that's a sight for sore eyes.
And that's why you are, once again, a Super Bowl contender. If this offensive line wasn't going to hold up, this team wasn't going to go anywhere. We know what this team turns into and what this quarterback turns into. But when you give him time, he is legitimately one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Hands down. He truly is, if you give him time. So, to get to the Super Bowl, boys, you guys know, best of the NFC. We'll get into them more a little bit later in terms of power rankings, and I'm excited to see where you guys are at with it. But think about who you have to go through. Green Bay's new and improved defensive line. The Vikings' new and improved defensive line. The Eagles' defensive tackle tandem. Shout out our guards now that are stepping up ready for battle. You think about the Rams' defensive line, fellas. Those are all just in the NFC. Yes. You're going to have to go through the top teams to then get to the Super Bowl. But once you're there and you're so battle-tested through the NFC, I think all of those defensive lines are better than the Bills, better than the Ravens, and better than the Chiefs.
Yeah,
I agree.
Browns coming
so
up too.
let's goddamn go. And this offensive line's getting a push. Let's roll, fellas.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, it's still a stable confidence. I told you yesterday, if we lost, it's okay.
Yeah.
You have the rest of the season to prove yourself. But these are one of those landmark wins that helps you prove, like, hey, we can do this.
Hang your hat on this type of thing.
Yeah, listen to Dan Campbell the way. This is a barometer level win.
Yeah, and like I said, say what you want about the Ravens' defensive line. It was depleted. It's still the Ravens in Baltimore. Like,
and beyond that, Spinny, like my biggest takeaway was the defense.
Yes,
because we knew that they're missing Kyle Van Noy. We knew
our offense was going to work.
Yeah, we knew that.
Yes,
the defense containing Lamar Jackson. I'm not talking about from running the football, just containing him from just doing whatever the fuck he wants to at his leisure. That's my biggest takeaway. And a lot of those coverage, like you see a lot of stuff, we're giving a lot of pressure or credit to the defensive line, and we should. They did a tremendous job. Give credit to the secondary, too. A lot of those were, like, coverage sacks as well. The reason why he's back there, like, scrambling around looking for someone to pass to with no one to go to, and then finally, bam, Muhammad gets there. That's covered, love the secondary as well.
The secondary was extremely impressive in the second half. Obviously, Terran Arnold was chopped liver in the first half. He was getting abused.
I do want to say, and I haven't watched all of it. He played 38 pass coverage snaps. It's tough to fucking play man coverage for, like, as long as, like, Lamar Jackson can just chill back there. I'm saying, like, there were some bad ones.
There were some bad ones.
There were some bad ones. We also had good ones. There's that, but it was.
He was bad in the first half.
Yeah.
He was good in the second half. He was very good in the second half. So I'll give him credit for that. And yes, the defensive line, Aiden Hutchinson, looks like he woke up. Al-Quadin Muhammad, I didn't have any questions about him. It was the other guys. And you had the other guys step up in this one. You had Nowaski. You had Derek Barnes. You had Pat O'Connor played meaningful snaps. Like I said, Lacey got some pressures on Lamar Jackson.
I actually liked a lot of.
He was pretty big. Yeah. So, yeah. Are we good? We'll see. As much as I love to say yes, the Ravens' offensive line sucks too. But still, like I said, getting after Lamar Jackson and getting him to the ground 7 times is no menial task. And that should be saluted and that should be celebrated.
Yeah, I do think there's a little bit of context to some of the stuff we saw. But, I mean, still, you
love to see it.
I mean, here's Dan Campbell. If you guys want to hear from me, I'm seeing my guy Steve Hill comment at me on previous posts with Muhammad Al-Quadin. Here's Dan Campbell speaking on the context of those.
It's great.
I wanted to ask you about Muhammad, Dan. I think a lot of eyes were on him given the edge situation heading into the game. Didn't see the field, I think, those first 2 series, and then, had a pretty big impact in the snaps that he did have. How much of that is riding the hot hand, maybe similar to what you do in a backfield when a guy really gets going? Do you tend to adjust and ride a hot hand at defensive end or defensive line?
Well, you're just saying from his standpoint or ours?
I mean, with the way that maybe the game plan was structured with him early versus how much he played kind of late in the impact he had.
Well, I do think a lot of it is getting in the flow of it. And so much of what Muhammad plays with maximum effort. Of course, he's got ability, but he plays with maximum effort all the time, nonstop. And one of the things about, especially a guy like Lamar, we talk about is, man, everybody's got a role and where you fit in it. And it requires you to be very disciplined, all right? So if somebody's got a two-way go, somebody's got to cover for him. That way, whenever he comes out, could be a spy, could be that you're going to flush him to somebody. And so he ended up being the benefactor of some of those too, because everybody else was doing their job, and he's going to give you all-out effort. And so it happened to go his way on some of these, and he made those plays. He went and got them. There's going to be games where he's the one flushing at the hutch, or he's flushing at the reader, or somebody else. But that's how it works. And really, all of that is because of our back end. We're able to hold on back there, man, and cover our tails off for that extra split second, which buys you time to get there.
It was just a complete team effort on the defense side of the ball, and that's what I appreciate most out of what we got last night.
Mm-hmm.
And Muhammad too. Like again, he's not beating these guys off the ball, like doing nothing phenomenal. But again, if you have Aiden Hutchinson, you're giving it one-on-one, and the guys don't hold the ball that long. Dude, he's jacked.
Did you see his arms in that video?
Anytime
bro?
he got that type vein, like through your bicep.
Yeah, I know.
Like it's nuts.
I'm starting to get him in my
foot. But that's just nonstop effort. You're giving that one-on-one, and the guys can keep on holding the ball like that. Yeah, eventually you're gonna get to him. And it doesn't mean you can't add at some point, but we're good.
We're good.
Maybe.
And you're going to get pieces back. Like Ali McNeil is going to come back. Josh Pascal is going to come back. Marcus Davenport might come back.
I mean, it is supposed to be like 4 or 5.
Supposed to be only 4 or 5 weeks, but who knows? If a butterfly coughs on him, he's out for another 6 weeks. So,
but Ali McNeil coming back is like the way the quarterback's getting flushed towards him. When Lee McNeil and Hutchinson back, that's going to happen a whole hell of a lot.
Yep. I loved seeing that on Al-Qadim Muhammad yesterday, man. And he deserves it. Like Dan Campbell said, you earn your snaps in this league. And he's earned his snaps, and he performed, and he's going to continue to get them, by necessity or not.
He's a dog.
He's a dog.
Shout out AQM. I mean, for sure, game of his life, no doubt about it, against Lamar, awesome. Monday Night Football, Do have to shout out Derek, Micah, Barnes. Shout out everybody in the chat heckling. Derek Barnes had a great day in terms of getting to the quarterback as well, making some big tackles. So I just think this team, it is going to have to come in waves by like a whole, by committee besides Hutch. So it was great to see it against one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL on the road. And it's just, you now have to be consistent with it. But I will say my biggest takeaway of the day still has to be that offensive line, because that's what this team does best. And they had the number 1 offense in football last year. And for this offensive line to be able to look that damn dominant on the road only 2 weeks after, looking completely lost against Green Bay, sky's the limit for this group. Honestly, I'm thrilled. Even if Adebuke was out, I still think, they passed with flying colors. So I'm extremely confident because this team's superpower is the offense. And that's a non-negotiable. This team needs to put up over 30 points a game if, they want to be the top offense in the league and go to the Super Bowl. But for it to come in waves on the defense, I think, is also such a great, bright spot moving forward. I don't want to, just gloss over it.
Absolutely. Let's go to break. We're going to come back. We're going to keep talking Lions. Johnny Morton put on a clinic. Jared Goff was amazing when we needed him to be. It was just, we can't stop gushing about every part of this win. Let's go to break. We're going to come back. We're going to keep talking. First, let me tell you about Loom Cannabis. Listen, I know it's getting chilly out there. It was kind of cold this morning, honestly. And don't worry, Loom's got you covered. Their new Buzzin' is an apple cider flavor, perfect for the fall. So go out there and get some. Go to Loom.com to find a store near you. Use promo code WSN30 to get 30% off your order. It's Loom Cannabis. And let me tell you about Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. They have been family-owned and operated since 1981. Go to sharonsheating.com to schedule your appointment because, again, it's getting cold outside. You don't want your furnace acting up when it gets real cold, so check it out. Now, if you're a DTE customer, you'll get a free tune-up before the winter. Call Sharon's and get it done now. Family-owned and operated since 81. It's Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. Whoa.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
How do you think you won? You got everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
This Saturday, the Woodward Heavyweights will be at the Jars Madison Heights grand opening for the Skate Jam. They're giving away $8,000 in cash prizes. Cash for tricks, meaning just come there, land a trick on your skateboard, and you might get some money. Take that money, then to go into the Jars grand opening where they're having 50% off store-wide. It's Jars Cannabis in Madison Heights. If you're not in the area, find a Jars near you by visiting shopjars.com.
I said I was a Malik Willis guy. I wanted him here in Detroit, but once again,
somebody got to apologize. It sure as fuck ain't me. I'll tell you that much. If you guys really want me to break down a 2-yard game with one touchdown pass, that's kind of it. We gave you 2 elite passes.
He made more than 2. He made some
two
really
elite
good
passes.
He made some really good throws on third down to Sam Laporta to keep the drive alive as well. It was when you needed him, he delivered the ball.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You ran the ball 55% of the time, and when you asked your quarterback to throw the ball, he did so.
Yes, and he did
That's
it
what
well.
he's fucking supposed to do. Everybody knows you keep Jared Goff clean, he can deliver for you. That's exactly what we saw last night. Is that not the thing around him? If you have everything going around him, he's going to do good for you. 202 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 solid throws. Really good throws.
Very good throws.
Fucking, he did his job. That's his job. He did it really good.
Shout out to Johnny Morton and Jared Goff for
Yeah.
calling and executing multiple 96-plus yard touchdown drives in the same game. One of them was a 98-yard, 18-play, 11-minute touchdown drive.
Doesn't matter if you have one
That's
ass
just
cheek and 3
insane.
toes. I will beat
And
your
the
ass.
conversation, or the communication pre-snap, a lot of the different things that Jared Goff does so well helped in that. And the offense, we knew what the offense was going to do last night. Like Eazy said, the story of the show is absolutely the defense. But still, the offense went out there and took care of business too.
I'm back, bitches. Nick?
The sacks are great, but I think it is this offense going on the road and doing what they did after week 1, I think is as much of a story, if not a bigger one, because of how bad they looked in week 1. And I think that shows so much growth, specifically from the 2 guards and even Graham and his comfortability with those guards to not have any mixed signals at the line and not have any misreads that you saw so often in week 1. I think that's even a bigger deal in my eyes, that our offense is fucking back and they're not going anywhere.
This is, in my mind, a turning point for me for the Detroit Lions, now that I'm really thinking about it in real time here, because this team has been built on their identity being their offense. That was part of the reason why the fourth down gambles happened, right? Because the defense wasn't at a place where he felt like he could trust it, so he wanted to gamble on some plays and say, our offense is going to win, our defense has to be good enough.
I think he's just ultra aggressive like that.
A lot of people have said it. I do think it's that, too. I'm not saying it's all that. But now, I think last night you saw this Lions team is now a defense-first team. The defense was the thing that was setting in offense. Now, granted, the offense did drive the first and score, but I really think it was the defense that set the tone, especially in the second half, that really, really allowed this team to win and put them in advantageous positions.
I disagree. I think this team is built off the trenches on both sides, but especially the offense, because they were able to dominate the time of possession so much with those long drives. And Baltimore was forced to throw basically the entire second half because the run game was so dominant and because the offense got out to such a lead and was scoring touchdowns. If you're driving and you're doing all that, but you're kicking field goals, Baltimore still can do whatever they want. The offense had to score touchdowns for this to work, and that's what they did. We saw that you could have had the same exact kind of game plan against the Green Bay Packers in week 1, but you didn't score touchdowns. So when the offense isn't running the ball and isn't scoring the touchdowns, it's going to make things a lot harder for the defense.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, just real quick. When you have the number 1 offense in the league all of last year, Chris, and now you're averaging more points per game than that number 1 offense last season, we cannot be a defensive first team. I just think this offense being so elite with all of not just the Pro Bowlers, but all pros legitimately that you have in Sewell, in St. Brown. You're looking at one possibly in Jahmyr Gibbs this season, J-Mo breakout, D-Mon always consistent. Then you got Decker stepping up. And the ability from this offensive line to improve so much from week 1 to week 3. I haven't even mentioned Sam Laporta. This is an offensive first team. I know there's studs sprinkled around on the defensive side of the ball, like a Hutch, like a Kirby, like a Brian, but I do believe this offense, it's not who's calling the plays, obviously. It's the players that are playing. And that's why they're going to remain an offensive first team, because it's the best offense in football.
Yep.
Detroit Lions best offense in football. Absolutely.
For sure. Johnny Morton, we talked about some of his play design and play calling throughout this one. I talked about it on BDE, but that I formation set that he has, where you have Laporta and Montgomery and Gibbs all in the backfield, the amount of wrinkles that you can put off of that, whether it's to the up back, to Monty, the pitch to Gibbs, over the top tight end pop pass, whatever you're looking at, there are so many different things that you can break out of that play and so many different routes that you can take out of that. And then Stick brought it up again. The fourth down connection with Amon-Ra St. Brown was that play was built throughout the game because they were using Amon-Ra St. Brown and crashing him inside to help on the run blocking, and were running it up the middle so much that in that scenario, on that 4th and 2, when the game was on the line, Amon-Ra St. Brown comes in, crashes like he's going to block on the run play, and then breaks off for the route, and Marlon Humphrey has to grab him. Still doesn't make a difference. Jared Goff puts the ball of his life over on top of him, boom, and it's game over. And you set that up consistently by running the ball and doing different things. Johnny Morton, it was absolutely beautiful what he did.
The fucking play call in the red zone, man.
It was so
St.
good.
Gibbs, I think Jared Goff called it today. Like that's just brilliant stuff. Somebody
the double pass
Coach
back
Dan
to Goff.
Casey, I think, went back in time and they caught the Saints running that one while Dan Campbell was on staff there, and someone even further back in time of them running that play when Dan Campbell was a tight end on that play blocking too. So it's like that's been a staple there forever. I think we just got the genetic makeup of an elite offense. Now we're finally calling it the right way too.
Yeah.
Not even calling it the right way. I think just a little bit had to mellow itself out too between like the miscommunication and stuff like that as well. But like having Amon-Ra St. Brown, Khalif Raymond, and Jameson Williams, not just for like throwing the ball, or I'm sorry, catching the ball, running routes and things like that. We looked at it last night on the big David Montgomery run, and them sealing off their blocks. helping make that happen.
The tight ends, Sam Laporta had a couple insane blocks, specifically one on the outside run where he chipped Marlon Humphrey into Roquan Smith that sprung David Montgomery on the outside. He had a couple great seals in the middle as well. These guys, like Dan Campbell preaches it. You heard Calvin Shepard and Johnny Morton. Physical. They want to fuck you up on every single play.
I think it was Kyle Long that said it. He's like, good offenses
I'm gonna get it right
have
up in
offensive
ya.
lines that block well.
Yeah.
Great offenses have wide receivers that block well. That's what Detroit Lions got going on right now.
J-Mo, Tesla, Khalif, Amon-Ra St. Brown, all of those guys blocked their asses off.
Amon-Ra too, man. Just fucking sure-handed, absolute dog. One of the most he's not a freak athlete, but he's so pure in his game.
Everything he does is
just fucking filthy. Last night, Humphreys was literally holding on to him for his dear life. Amon-Ra still broke loose.
Fuck off of me.
Caught the ball. It's just nasty. And does anybody know where the clock stopped on that, by the way, too?
No.
That was super weird.
There was a lot of sketchy
There's
shit.
a lot of weird shit, man. I don't think that kick was
The
good
kick
either,
was
too.
not good.
But on Amon-Ra St. Brown, our guy John Gruden called him the best wide receiver in the National Football League.
Yeah.
You got that clip, Chris?
Yes, I do. Let me 3-cam it to be
Okay.
safe.
Yeah. You want to say something first for me?
I was going to say we could go to break.
Okay.
We got a couple super chats to clean up. Relax, Tom Izzo.
What's he saying?
He said my shadow banned. Why aren't you reading my super chats? I see.
I haven't seen any super chats.
There's a couple more. It's a couple we got to clean up here. Tom Izzo in the Woodward Sports Chat is one super chat that we missed. The Ravens are turning the frogs gay. Shout out. That was a good one. I'm sorry we missed that. Dominique Davis says, obviously not at center, but the guard combo of Ratledge and Mahogany trending to be better than Graham and Zeitler last year. Keyword combination. Possibly. We'll see. A lot, like I said, they have a lot of tougher tests coming down the pipe than what they saw in Baltimore. Keith Gallardo. Paraphrasing Braylon, Amon-Ra is not the best wide receiver. He is the best football player that plays wide receiver. What are your opinions on that? I agree with what Braylon was saying. He does everything right. He's because I think he's a top 3 receiver in the National Football League, and he's a better blocker than Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. And he's I'd rather him run the ball out of the backfield than Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson. So, yeah, I can get with Braylon on that. Weezy D313 says, it's time, fellas. Saint greater than Chase / Jetta's whole package. There's a conversation to be had.
Listen, to Keith's comment, what Braylon said, Amon-Ra's not the best wide receiver. He's the best football player that plays wide receiver. Yeah, I'm totally fine with that. You won't call him the best football player? You're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
He's the one that blocks. He can run the fucking football. You see him pitching the football. Like, Jamar Chase, phenomenal receiver, catching the football. He's not doing none of that shit.
Nope.
I mean, just straight up, he's not. Amon-Ra 10 times better than him at all those.
And you talk about Amon-Ra not being like the craziest athlete, but I will say like this dude's built different in terms of strength.
Oh yeah,
like
he's strong as fuck.
Obviously the way he grew up with having like that mentality, like he is literally built different straight out of a lab that his dad built. You know, in that terms, like he has the consistency. He is so goddamn smart on a football field. And he just never makes a mistake. And anytime you throw to him, he catches the ball. So it's literally every single thing that you want. And not just like a player, but like a human. Like this dude is built different. So goddamn strict. And that is why all of these, like...
He's a robot.
Yes, out there he is.
But he's a guy, too, because it's a podcast.
He's a meat-matician.
Yeah, he's a meat-matician. Like, he's just... He's just a dog, honestly. That's why he's a fucking dog.
He's elite.
He's elite.
He's elite.
Real quick, before we get to that John Gruden video and then we go to break, Mike G in there said, Spenny, Eazy, can we shout out Glasgow for a great game up front?
Absolutely.
Shout out to the Michigan man, Graham Glasgow. Shout out to my brother for another mother. Some of the seals that he had getting up to the second level, it was very, very impressive. And I love to see it. Shout out Graham. Keep playing like that, brother. He looks healthy. He looks like he's confident with the guys around him now.
Yeah.
So hopefully they keep that cohesion going. Like I said, tough things coming up. We talked about Philly. We talked about Green Bay again. You got Cleveland next week.
Mason Graham season.
Yeah, let's see. Michigan on Michigan. Graham on Mason Graham. Graham on Graham. Michigan on Michigan next week. Let's see how it goes.
I fucking hate to say it because we just beat the Baltimore Ravens, but that's going to be one hell of a test
Tough
for the
matchup.
offensive line. For the offensive line,
That defensive line is much better than what the Ravens
I
put out
mean,
there.
that defensive line's fucking nuts.
Garrett on Sewell?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
Good on good.
Did you see the clip of Myles Garrett beating the Green Bay tackle? And he's like, Jordan, run!
Yes. I would do the same thing. Get the fuck out of here!
Jordan, run! Shit was so fucking funny, dude.
All right, John Gruden clip, and then we got to go to break.
They're going to go to Amon-Ra St. Brown in the slot. And Amon-Ra St. Brown, he's the best in the business, if you ask me. If I could have one receiver today, not to make anybody mad, which I usually do, I would like to have this sumbitch. He is really something. I mean, God almighty, 9 catches, 3 touchdowns last week against the Bears, and he does it from everywhere. He's in the slot, he's out wide, he's in motion, he's in the backfield. He's very productive. He has the trust of his quarterback. I mean, he and Goff, it's like poetry. It's like art watching these guys work together. This guy is sudden, man. He's crisp. He has an urgency about him. He has the ability to run with the ball after the catch. He'll block your ass off for his teammates. He's a fantastic player.
I apologize.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, that's all I wanted.
Look, I'm with you too, John. I fucking love Amon-Ra St. Brown, dude. I wouldn't want anybody else on this team playing wide receiver. I really wouldn't.
I do feel robbed. We didn't get to see a Selly after the hot mic. He had the hot mic incident.
And, dude, the hot mic shit was awesome.
That was fire. And I posted it. Somebody on Twitter was like, runs what? They had the 4th down conversion. They came back, so I apologize.
He runs his bitch.
Goddamn right.
Yeah.
Goddamn right you apologize.
All right, let's go to break. We're going to come back. But first, let me tell you about Jack's Car Wash. Listen, I'm looking at one right there. All you got to do is text WSN to 888-522-1729. You get a free car wash from Jack's. It's that simple. Just give them a text, get a free car wash. They got 40-plus locations in Michigan.
Jordan,
the
run!
vacuums, the compressed air, all of that stuff. Jack's Car Wash, household brand. Free car wash. Just do it.
Ever wonder what goes on inside the game?
Deep ball's got a man and got him. Touchdown, Braylon Edwards.
Join Braylon Edwards and Shep
Edwards has it. 10-5, touchdown.
on the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep,
Ball looks in zone. Got Edwards for the touchdown.
where they dive deep into the heart of sports. Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they're bringing you expert analysis, exclusive interviews, and a fresh perspective on the sports you love. Don't miss it, only on the Woodward Sports Network. The backs are hot, and the weather is getting hotter. Summertime in the D with Detroit's big hitters, Woodward Sports.
If you are looking for dinner plans at Sizzle, head to Black Rock Bar and Grill, home of the steak on the stone. Mention Woodward Sports and score an exclusive 20% off your total food bill just for our listeners and viewers. Don't miss the daily deals like Tasty Tuesday, Thursday's Steak and Scampi Combo, and Sunday Sips. Also, check out the new summer flavors menu with pineapple brulee. Is that how you say it? Brulee. Yes, I knew I was saying that wrong. Thank you. Pineapple brulee. Cheesecake. You got that right there. You got that right there. Or crack into some crag leg. And don't forget to enter our giveaways. It's not just a meal, it's an experience. Only at Black Rock Bar and Grill.
We should have just kept it normal and let Jeff do the read.
I'm gonna trade.
What the hell is that?
I'm gonna trade you.
It says hold on.
Shout out Black Rock.
It said pineapple brulee cheesecake you crack right at the table.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
the
said
one.
it-
Is it the
yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we
so
had the
I
apple
went there.
cinnamon one, but they
We
said
get it
pineapple.
right, yeah.
There's pineapple now.
Actually, yeah, I went there the other day and they didn't have
Yeah,
the one we
they
got.
launched the menu now. The new menu just launched.
So I went. I
You
used
went
my
there
gift
too early.
card. God damn.
We got a sneak peek. Ours was an exclusive sneak peek at the new menu.
That lobster and steak combo looks delicious.
$20.
$20.
You want
Braylon's
to
meat.
take a girl out, look like a fucking baller?
All it costs is $20 to put Braylon's meat in your mouth.
Now, if there's golf meat, it'd be a fucking line out.
Stick would be there every day.
Stick would buy him out.
Yeah.
He'd be the owner of BlackRock.
He would.
Mr. BlackRock.
no more. I am delivered. I like women.
Mr. BlackRock.
Spinny, where are the Detroit Lions? Where do they rank amongst the NFC?
Top 3.
Don't touch me, I'm sizzling.
And they're not 3.
Don't touch me, I'm sizzling.
They aren't 1 either, though. But
Who's
I think I got the Eagles ahead of them, but I'm putting them over the Packers. I am. I said it after the game. I'm glad I didn't have to listen to the chat crash out after that Packers game, but I put that loss 80-90% on the offensive line and them just miscommunicating, absolutely bad snaps, different things like that. It was really Bush League stuff. And I know the Packers lost. I'm not putting all of the stock into the Packers losing to the Browns, but their offense looked terrible. The Lions' offense and defense both look great against Baltimore, so I'm putting the Eagles 1, Lions 2, Packers 3.
Yeah, I have the Eagles 1, Lions 2, Packers 3, the same as you. And I'm with you. Like last night, again, no Justin Madubuike and whatever, but it absolved the offensive line issues because it wasn't. We dominated.
Yeah,
we dominated.
Yeah, we did.
No sacks.
It wouldn't like maybe Madubuike would have got more pressure on Jared Goff. He wouldn't have helped him that run
200+
game.
yards rushing.
Yeah,
it was literally insane. I mean, so that I'll scrub away the Green Bay loss for now, and then for you said like 90%. I'm probably going. I'm going 60-40. 60% offensive line, 40% John Moore. Because I think he's locked in since then, too.
Yeah.
Like that offense looks a lot different, a lot more similar to what it was last year since that game. Detroit Lions top. Fuck it, should you do power rankings now? Or no?
We only got a couple more minutes, then we'll go into our power rankings.
Okay.
Ed O'Neill in the Woodward Sports Chat says, does seeing this give you faith to handle Hurts? Yeah. If you can handle Lamar Jackson like that, you can handle Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, the offensive line on the Eagles is much better than the Ravens. And the weapons that the Eagles have are much better than the Ravens. I mean, Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, kind of tit for tat, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I guess the only thing...
The Eagles got a better team around Jalen Hurts, but Lamar Jackson's way better than Jalen Hurts. So
yeah.
I think it's a kind of fair trade-off. And with the way that we have been approaching the mobile quarterbacks or the dual-threat quarterbacks under Calvin Shepard, yeah, I'm pretty comfortable being able to contain Jalen Hurts, but stopping the Eagles is a different story. You got to stop the run and stop the Eagles, and their offensive line's a lot better than the Ravens.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts, for me, I don't like to play. He's just like... He is cerebral.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way he plays, like when he decides to run. Versus Lamar, I feel like he can just do it at times. And he just like break tackles and just fucking just go. Where like Jalen Hurts is like really decisive, like fuck, I don't like any of these throws that are here. I'm gonna find my way through here and like run through this pocket. Like it's different in a way. The Eagles gonna be a tougher matchup, I think. Does that sound crazy?
No.
I
The
think
Eagles are a better team.
Yeah, I think they're a better team. Better offensive line for sure. I
sure.
think Saquon right now is better than Derrick Henry. I think Saquon's the best running back in the league right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who you got above him?
David Montgomery. No,
shit.
James Cook.
Last night.
James Cook
had a really good season.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's gonna be good one, man. So I love this schedule. We're gonna be tested.
That's gonna be such a good game. And yeah, like you guys
the
said,
revenge game against Commanders.
Yeah, a lot of battle. This team is going to be the most battle-tested team in the NFL when they get in the playoffs. Already in Lambeau, already in Baltimore. You're going to Arrowhead. You got to go to Philly, to Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
bro, I'm thankful. It sounds wild.
Browns are at home.
Yeah,
yeah.
Is
Me
that
too.
wild?
No, it's not wild.
I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
I thought I saw they did the Green Bay. I'm like, god damn.
Their defensive line's really good, and they got 2 very good cornerbacks. Like,
yeah, I do.
So.
Could you imagine if they had Baker Mayfield?
Yeah, they would be pretty good.
They'd be really good.
Well, they still need
some wide
Judkins
receivers.
Some wide receivers. I like Judkins a lot pre-draft.
Judkins a lot better than I thought he was.
He's explosive, dude.
Yeah, he's got like short, like choppy steps. It's
Yeah.
weird watching him do it. He's pretty good.
Shout out Gun Guy, take your pants off.
We're going to be tested all the way throughout the season, man.
We are.
Even the bad teams we play have really good defensive lines.
They do.
To test our young offensive line.
And we're going to go to break. We're going to come back. We're going to do our power rankings. But first, let me tell you guys about Mad Packs. Listen, I just did the Mad Pack Minute, so you can go check it out on social media now, or just go to getmadpacks.com, find a store near you. Carries the best product in the game, the high-low pre-rolls, the Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas, the THCA Blizzard Pack Fused Moon Rocks, or any of their top-shelf strains. Go to getmadpacks.com to find it near you today. Mad flavor, mad high, Mad Packs.
Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
It's electric.
It's the Great American EV Sale at Feldman Chevrolet. With over 800 EVs on the ground, it's the largest selection in the state. Drive home a 2025 Equinox EVLT for just $159 a month, or a 2025 Blazer EVLT for only $179 a month. But hurry, the $7,500 federal tax credit disappears September 30th. The countdown is on. The Great American EV Sale is here, only at Feldman Chevrolet.
Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports. We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Sports fans, don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join him every Tuesday on Big D Energy and Thursdays on Armani and Edwards with Braylon Edwards show with Shep, where he offers top-notch injury advice. Stupid. Give him a call at 248-426-9944. All of his trips powered by Michigan Sports and Spine and Amon-Ra of Southfield. No, Chris, I don't read. I don't use my ad read.
What up, there? Welcome back to Whatever It's Live, WoodSports.com. Using my super Raxter, young Chris, Nicholas Koloff, Jeff in the building.
Go.
Smash the like button. Be a friend, tell a friend. Share the stream. I know we're getting the power rankings. Can we do Sonic and Knuckles first? Can we glaze Dave Montgomery a little bit?
Oh, we can always glaze Dave.
12
you got the hat
yards
on.
per carry last night. I mean, we talked a little bit about it earlier too, but like just the patience he showed.
Over 12 and a half yards.
Yeah.
Closer to 13 yards per carry.
I love Ja. I do. He's amazing. I think he's top 3 guy in the league right now. David Montgomery, he was the better back last night.
He was.
And I feel like, and we were trying to run the clock out, that should be David. Those should be David's carries. One, it just takes 5 seconds to tackle him alone.
Yeah.
3, he falls forward.
Got to.
Like if you're trying to run the clock out, that's the guy I'm picking. What?
You said 1, it takes 5 seconds to tackle him. 3, he falls forward. But no, I agree.
Oh, because I might say it's like 3 guys tackling this one.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. He was better
7.
last night. Yeah, 14. No, you
have 14.
He was better last night. He was the better back, and it's okay. You know, it's going to happen sometimes. This was a David Montgomery game. This is the season of, or what was it? The season of vengeance, or
something like that. Something like that. Did you see the celly? Actually, this is for you, Jeff. You might have saw this too. You thought he was praying. Post game, he said, "Nah, I was pulling the Joker where he's crying.
Yeah,
and it turns to a laugh.
Mm-hmm.
I know we got Sonic. I know we got Knuckles. I'm gonna start calling him the Joker. That's what he sees himself as. He said himself.
That's cringe, dude.
They're all cringe if you think about it.
They are all
Sonic and Knuckles is cringe.
Yeah, but that one's it fits.
Joker fits too. This guy's nuts.
Joker and
he's a sicko.
The Riddler.
No, I'm not doing that.
Joker and Penguin.
Is there like a? Because there's like the Justice League. Is there like an anti-Justice League?
Yeah, the Legion of Doom.
Legion
Legion of Evil.
Yeah, I don't know. If I'm running the clock down, I'm gonna pick the guy who takes 3 people to tackle him in 5 seconds to even fall down. Personally, I love Ja. Again, that's just David's game. I would just. That's the only thing. Johnny Moe or Dan, whoever's making the call right there, or even Choice. Let's read the hit room. Who's the hot hand? Last night was Dave Montgomery.
Yes, it was.
I believe it's the hype of being the, number 12 overall pick. It comes with it. It's the expectations. You want to see him get all these handoffs. And David Montgomery's not like the sexiest runner in a sense, but it's almost like the same thing. Like you wanted to see Jack Campbell be given and earn that opportunity to become the Mike linebacker, and be a leader on defense. You want to see Gibbs kind of do it the same way on offense and get all of the carries and become this massive superstar that cannot be stopped. And that's why, I'm guilty of this as well. It's like I put Monty on the back burner sometimes of weapons on this team, and when in reality, when this offensive line is, opening things up just a little bit, Monty does his job so damn well. Night in, night out, no matter what you are throwing at Demont, he is falling forward for a first fucking down. So I am guilty of it as well, but I just think it's the capital that they used on Gibbs that for some reason in my brain, kind of makes me want to give him all these touches. But in reality, all it matters is getting a W.
No, I think Jahmyr Gibbs is the more talented back. I don't think it's crazy for somebody to say that Jahmyr Gibbs should be getting more touches, but you do ride the hot hand, and that was a Monty game, and he went out there and he was dominating. And Dan Campbell said it right, like last year, he called him the tone setter because he goes out there and he puts people in the dirt, and he was the better back last night. Like say, you could say Jahmyr Gibbs is more talented or whatever. Monty was the better back last night, and he's got like the most touchdowns, rushing touchdowns in the league since he joined the Lions. The guy, they're 11 games since they took over where David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs have scored a touchdown, and 10 games where David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Amon-Ra St. Brown have scored a touchdown in the same game. Like, it's just fucking lunacy, the things these guys have done since they've been assembled together in Detroit, and they complement each other so well. They both know this offense so well. It's pick your poison.
And they complement your quarterback. They set him up perfectly.
Yeah.
What is Jared Goff best at? Play action.
Mm-hmm.
What does running the ball do? Helps you set up play action because you got to stay true to it. You got to be disciplined. That's half the reason that fourth down call worked too, right? Humphreys in this situation was like, I got to be one-on-one with the running back and tackle him right here. Fuck, Amon-Ra's running a route. Jesus Christ. Oh,
fuck. They got James Williams too.
Yeah, dude, like it's
they got a white dude only uses
it all
one
goes
hand.
hand in hand. And for the people like, and I love you guys. I love Jared Goff. I really do. Lamar Jackson outplayed Jared Goff last night. Last night, the Detroit Lions running backs had more rushing yards than Jared Goff had passing yards. 55% of those plays were running plays. And they set up Jared Goff to do what he does too. Jared Goff played a good game. Yes. I'm not playing the fucking he's better than Lamar Jackson because the team beat the other guy's team. I'm not doing that. But Jared Goff he played well. He
played very well.
But especially, again, when he's complimented by Sonic and Joker. Jeff, where you at right now?
I mean, why not just be happy that you have the best running back tandem in the league?
Absolutely.
I mean, there's teams out here that are struggling to run the ball, and we are doing it efficiently with two backs. That in itself is, that's going to propel this offense to another level, that they can both do this in a game where they both scored twice.
Mm-hmm.
And they both scored, I think Jahmyr Gibbs was 1 yard short of 100 total yards between all of his touches. And, of course, Demo was way over that. So them both playing this well along, with the offensive line, getting it together and dominating like that, that is what you need in the playoffs, especially because you don't want to put the ball into Jared Goff's hands and say, go throw 50 times.
Yeah.
Because
That's
then
the
he's
last
gonna
time
end
they
up
played
throwing
Baltimore, they
interceptions.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last time they played in Baltimore, they did
Throw
ask
50
him to
times.
do that, and they lost. So, you're right.
Yeah, shout out. This is the stat. It's most games with 1+ rushing touchdown from teammate running back duos. Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery with 11. The most in NFL history. They're not just the best duo, Jeff, this season. They're the best duo of all time.
Ever.
So, yeah, I mean, it's truly, crazy stuff that they're doing, and I do get carried away sometimes just, with the workload that I do want to throw on Jahmyr Gibbs just because I love watching him run, and you think he's going to break one at some point. Wasn't able to last night, that big one, but DeMont was able to. When this team needed him the most, DeMont rolled through, and it was just a completely different look that threw the Ravens off guard. And, you know, they rode the hot hand, which was great last night. Shout out Demo. He means so much to this team, and I love that they shouted him out in the locker room after. Yeah. Hutchinson giving him his shine after he crashes the party in the press conference. So, yeah, it's big time for this team, and the vibes are high in that locker room. You can tell right now.
Yeah, I think at a certain point this offseason, David literally verbatim said, don't forget I'm part of this offense too. And he should have never had to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it's like the way he is as a competitor, because I don't think we ever forgot about it.
No.
Maybe because he saw the Gibbs hype. You were calling best back in the league.
A season of
reckoning.
reckoning.
Him top 3.
Season of reckoning.
Season of reckoning, he called it,
That's
right?
what
We
he
didn't
said.
forget about you, Monty.
No.
We did not.
I love David Montgomery.
But hey, if you thinking that gets what we saw last night, you fucking suck.
Yeah, awful game, Monty.
Dude.
Yeah.
What are we doing with this guy?
You gotta be better than that.
I mean, come on.
Can we give Vaki snaps over this guy? Come on.
Fucking the Joker, really, dude?
Gail Salyers is looking to take his job.
I'm just saying, dude. Monty's losing a step.
Yeah, we got to keep doubting Monty, so he goes out there, he puts up fucking 12.5 yards per carry, dude. Oh, man, beautiful. Jeff, who was, oh, shit, my bad. Chris is in there teaching. But, Nick, you got something else you want to say?
Yeah, back to the desk.
Back to the desk.
Yeah, no, if that's what, go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, who was your player of the game in this one? Was it Monty? Was it Hutch? You called Hutch after Eazy did, but you did call Hutch.
Yeah.
For me, I mean, you know what?
What up, Jeff? How you doing?
Easy.
How you doing?
Easy. I'm gonna go with your boy, Al Quddin Muhammad.
Yes.
He got after it last night. I mean, first of all, sacking Lamar Jackson is definitely not an easy task, and we had seven sacks as a team, but he had 2.5 sacks on Lamar Jackson. I can't even think of the last player that had 2 sacks on Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
So for him to do that, especially, you know, being a journeyman, you know, getting his chance, you know, last year, and now he's getting a role again this year and getting a chance, but maximizing his opportunity and showing up on a stage like that, Monday Night Football, against the best quarterback in the league, and doing that, he gets my player of the game for that.
Hey,
Yeah.
I can't argue that one at all.
You were asked to play a specific role. You played it above and beyond.
Yeah.
And he did get the game ball.
He did, and he deserved it.
Mm-hmm.
He deserved it. All right, let's go to break.
I think Monty got the offense going, too. The guys that Dan Campbell get the game balls to deserved it. Are you
For
good
sure.
to anybody else? Any one person?
I would look at Jack Campbell as, like, he was everywhere, man.
Here's a Jack Campbell stand.
I love Jack Campbell, bro.
What, can you look up what he did? Well, I mean, I'll look up what
It was 8 solo tackles, a forced fumble, a tackle for loss, and a sack.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Nick, who are you giving it to?
Forced fumble.
Unsung hero. You
DJ
mentioned
Reed.
him earlier, DJ Reed. Fumble recovery. When I talked about
I said
by
DJ
the
Reed
numbers, I said DJ Reed.
Yeah.
By the numbers, when I talked about the fumbles yesterday, you knew the ball was going to get on the ground at some point. You needed to come up with it. DJ Reed was right there, ready to do so. Eliminated Zay Flowers from this game completely. And obviously that has to do with, you know, a little bit of the pass rush, but a lot of those were coverage sacks. So I think DJ Reed, unsung hero. I don't know if he's star of the game, but, I mean, Zay Flowers, 2 catches and a fumble recovery. DJ Reed, my star of the game.
Facts.
That's true. Ryan Lentz is actual golf hater.
Yeah, Ryan Lentz is a real-life golf hater.
I think there's way less golf haters than the golf gobblers like to believe.
There is.
Have you ever asked him to make a graphic, and he was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I was back there last week, and I was like, oh. I just kept my head down. He's saying like just wild shit about JG. I'm like, I don't know.
He's a real-life golf hater. He'll send me, during a game, he'll send me like four videos of just
it gets worse.
Great spiral. But yeah, it goes right to the guy. Yeah, it's crazy.
As long as it gets to where the guy can make a play, that he's good.
Yeah.
That's all we need. Last night, all we need. And we beat a fucking really good team. Nick, what are you about to say?
Was he a big Stafford guy?
I don't know.
Not really.
He was more of a baseball guy until recently, until he started working here.
He wasn't really a huge Stafford guy. No, he's always like the Lions. He was never really a huge Stafford guy, though.
I wasn't a big Stafford guy.
I love Stafford.
I loved him, but I was never like the way. I was never like, oh, top 5. I mean, I think he looks top 5 now.
Yeah, his best years were his first couple years in his last year for the Lions, his first couple years for the Rams. That's when he really figured it out.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the Lions quarterback Jared Goff's 2023 numbers from Dove?
No.
What was he like? He's like first and second.
These
and like
are
everything.
unbelievable numbers that we will
back?
tell you next.
Coming, when we get back from break. But first,
Caesars Sportsbook. Use the promo code Woodward1000 to get to $1,000 back in bonus bets when you use promo code Woodward1000 at Caesars Sportsbook. It's going to give CaesarsSportsbook.com.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
For sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
I threw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo. You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won.
David Tully, everybody. David Tully. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Last night at the watch party, you guys know what we were having? We were enjoying some ice, cold, phenomenal Sun Cruiser vodka iced teas. No better pairing than football in Detroit and Sun Cruiser drinks and Woodward Sports while we're at it. You guys know what it is. It is the best drink in the game right now, and it's not even close. Next time you're at a store, make sure you guys pick some up. Or if you're at a bar, make sure you try Sun Cruiser. We would not lie to you. These things are phenomenal. Make sure you guys try some soon.
Try 'em.
4.5% alcohol, only 100%, only 100 calories.
100% delicious.
So this season, let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser and Woodward Sports.
Easy's the remote over there.
No. Welcome back to Whatever It's Live, Woodwardsports.com. I'm Eazy, joined by Spimo Raxter, Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. Cartier, notorious Woodward Heavyweights troll.
Yep.
Actually made a great point just now.
What?
And I want to ask you guys the same thing. And Nick, I know you got some great numbers too. Well, I do want to get to them. They're actually fucking insane.
They are insane
I did
numbers.
see those numbers. They are insane. Right now, who is the leader for the NFL MVP through 3 weeks?
Josh Allen.
It's probably Josh Allen.
Yeah? I was going to say Jalen Hurts. But second or third.
I think Jared Goff's up there.
Second or third's Jared Goff.
Yeah.
I'd honestly say
maybe Justin Herbert.
Can you pull Josh Allen's numbers, Nick?
Let me see what Justin Herbert's doing.
Yeah, okay, Justin Herbert would be in there too.
I'm going to check out the odds real quick.
Justin Herbert has 6 touchdowns, 1 interception, 860 yards, 67% completion percentage.
Oh, yikes.
Jared Goff's got what, 7 touchdowns?
He's got 7 touchdowns, no picks.
Hey.
How many yards?
He's got pick.
I don't think so.
Yeah, against Green Bay. Green Bay intercepted the
Oh,
ball.
yeah.
I will say the odds are not in our favor, fellas.
No,
No, the odds. I'm saying, like, what are we looking at, like, numbers-wise? Because those odds aren't going to change out the year. They're like
Donkey
long.
Kong says Indiana Jones.
He is right behind Goff in odds.
Yeah. I mean, they're
Right
going to taper off eventually, but right now you got to say he's in there.
All right, so Josh Allen, 5 touchdowns, 755 yards. How many rushing?
Look at Lamar's
2
numbers.
rushing, so 7 total. Okay.
Lamar's numbers are probably pretty crazy, too.
He's
probably got like
listen,
10 touchdowns.
Everyone who's trying and
Jesus Christ, dude. He's got 9 touchdowns, no interceptions, 72% completion percentage, 141 QBR.
And that's 9 through the air?
9 through the air.
How many on the
No
I don't think he has any
interceptions.
rushing this year.
I don't think he has any rushing this year.
But that's the thing last night too. Like, everyone's like shitting on Lamar right now. Sure. Pull the numbers. I'm not mistaken. I'm not reading anything. I'm looking at you. I'm pretty sure you had 21 to 27.
Yeah.
A 77% completion, 288 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
He's got 118 rushing yards and a touchdown. So 10 total touchdowns.
Like wins aren't a quarterback stat.
No.
And I don't know this because I played defense growing up. That's my best side of the football is what I love playing. So I was like kind of I hate quarterbacks. But it's not a quarterback. It's a fucking like yesterday's a perfect example.
Yeah, but you
still need a quarterback.
You also have to win though. Too, like we saw Joe Burrow last year put up the best quarterbacking season, but he wasn't going to win MVP because his team was trash.
Yes.
So if Lamar Jackson's team continues to lose, it doesn't matter how good he's playing. He's not going to be in the MVP consideration.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's like the Stafford stat I saw in the chat, and I don't even know if it's real. Someone said Stafford was like 3 and 105 against like winning teams. When he left the Detroit Lions, being a part of a better team, and he won a fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And he hasn't had a losing season since, unless you want to count the one they got hurt and didn't play in. I don't know.
I mean, Jared Goff. I would say
But
Jared
Goff
Goff's
second or third for sure.
top 3. Yeah, I think you'd go Allen, Herbert, Goff, and then Lamar right under him.
Baker might be up there too.
Yeah, I was Baker working with.
He's on track to run for 657 yards.
Is Mac Jones going to get in contention at
6
all?
touchdowns, 0 picks. Baker 3-0.
God no.
Yeah, but these crazy Jared Goff stats that could back up possibly, this isn't just a fluke that Jared Goff is doing this. Lions quarterback Jared Goff since 2023, 9,763 yards, first in the NFL, 73 touchdowns, second in the NFL, 28 wins, first in the NFL, 70.3 completion percentage, second in the NFL, and a 271.2 passing yards per game number, first in the NFL. Goff is a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. These are insane stats, fellas. And that is the quarterback for the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, he's been the quarterback of the best offense in football over the past 3 seasons.
Good enough for Detroit, Jared Goff.
He has been good enough for Detroit, Jared Goff. Absolutely. He has been all you've asked for and more, except for one game in the past 3 years. So, and unfortunately, that game was in the playoffs. But yeah, he's been lights out, man. We've talked about how under control of this offense he is, how he knows where everything is going to happen, the rapport he has with Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's been surgical.
Absolutely.
The only one I don't like on there is wins, because I still don't count wins as a quarterback stat, no matter who you are.
No.
I love that they added wins.
You count wins as a quarterback stat?
Yes. I just think you have to have the ability to lead or you don't. And I think Jared Goff has that ability. And these
Cannot
guys in the
count wins as a
locker room play
quarterback
for him.
stack. Nick, what are we doing?
I do. You guys don't. We've always been like this.
So where's Joe Burrow? Did Joe Burrow play poorly last year?
No, but
Where was his wins then?
I believe that you have to be a leader of fucking men.
He had like a 10-1 touchdown.
I believe you have to be a leader of men.
Is Jared Goff out there deep safety?
JG, you gotta be a leader of men.
But
making
that's
the right calls.
That's a different thing than wins. Like, being a leader is definitely a factor, and
I
Jared
think being
Goff
a
is
leader
absolutely
leads to
a leader.
wins.
I think it's a lot more than just being a leader. I think you have to have a good team.
I mean,
Trent
you
Dilfer
for
won
sure
a fucking
do,
Super
but
Bowl.
You for
Is
sure
that
do.
is he an elite quarterback?
Who?
Trent Dilfer.
Shout out.
Oh yeah,
Black Ball
baby.
Rabbit.
Oh yeah, baby.
Lions, baby.
Lions, baby. Oh man, that's awesome.
Shout out to one and only Ryan Armani.
Shout out to
Bill
Goat.
get his haircut.
Coming to get a haircut. But yeah, Jared Goff. If you want to count quarterback wins as a stat, he's got more of them than anybody else. This guy has been orchestrating this offense to perfection over the past 3 years, and you just went into Lamar Jackson's house and absolutely stole his lunch money. And the GOAT.
Shout out Ryan
Shout out
Armani.
Armani
How
in
about
the
the
house,
Lions?
baby. Oh, yeah. Can we get a Lions, baby, for old time's sake?
Lions, baby.
Hey,
Let's
baby.
go.
Love Ryan.
No, you're good.
Please, man.
Anytime.
Shout out to Ryan the Goat
Shout out to Ryan
man.
Armati.
But yeah, Jared Goff has been untouchable in Detroit over the past 3 years, and shows no signs of slowing down. Just do it in the playoffs too, please. I love you, please. But yeah, this offense looks like they shook off the rust over these past 2 games, and again, big test. I know it's Cleveland, but they've got the best defense in the NFL, so you got that coming into town. Like Eazy said, I'm glad it's not in Cleveland. As crazy as that sounds.
I know. We made fun of Shep in the preseason. He was like, Cleveland.
Yeah.
And we were like,
gotta have your job at best moment.
yeah. We clowned Shep for that one. But now it's like Cleveland? Well, they're tough out.
They're tough out,
man.
Jim Schwartz got those boys working. Like I said, they've got probably a top 3 defensive line in football, and they've got 2 very good cornerbacks.
Spread is 8.5. Detroit Lions favored against Cleveland Browns this weekend.
8.5.
They got to cover?
Yeah. I think they will.
Yeah.
Because our offense is so much better than the Packers.
Yep. Yeah, for the wins, like you want to give wins to somebody, I think basketball is a sport that you could give wins to somebody.
Yeah, because you play both sides.
Exactly. Yeah. Soccer is a sport you can give wins to
somebody.
I just think taking it away from Goff is like, what are we doing here?
I'm not taking it away from Goff. I'm taking it away from every quarterback.
Yeah, I don't give it to anybody.
I just think like he deserves to be celebrated for it because he's leading a great team as the leader of that team. Like,
definitely helps.
Sure. But it's not a quarterback win.
I mean,
it's
a team win. The team's winning. He's the leader of that team.
It's a team win.
Yes, I agree, but he's the leader of the team on offense, running the offense. Yes, he is the one running the offense, making the calls, leading them.
In half of the game.
Yeah, how about the defensive side? Did he sack Lamar Jackson sometimes?
Does Jack Campbell, are there linebacker wins as well because he's leading the defense? He's the leader. Jack Campbell is the leader of that defense. Does he get the win as well?
Jeff, I just don't think that you can take away the wins from Jared Goff.
You don't take them away. Nobody gets them. Nobody gets them. Quarterback wins are not a stat.
I see it differently. I just truly think
you have to be a leader. My brain can't compute that way.
Yeah.
If quarterback, if that was the case, because Joe Burrow's been in the Super Bowl, by the way, and he had a phenomenal year last year. It didn't come with wins.
If quarterback wins are a stat, then you got to count you got to give Jack Campbell a win too. Because the leadership and
Jack Campbell has the most linebacker wins since 2003.
Is Jack Campbell scoring touchdowns and throwing them?
He's stopping Lamar Jackson from scoring touchdowns, which is just
we have the best offense in football the last 3 seasons. We said it, and he's the one leading that offense. I'm going to say that Jared Goff is getting wins.
All right,
for
Jack
this
Campbell.
team.
Listen, Brian Branch leads the league in safety wins since 2023. That's all I'm saying.
Insane safety wins.
You got linebacker wins in your career, Jeff?
No, I don't. It's a team win.
Team win. Yeah. And if you want to give it to him, whatever. I don't care.
Jake Bates, the most kicker wins.
Yeah.
So if a quarterback has the most all-time winning percentage, you guys are like, oh, doesn't matter.
Yes.
That's crazy.
It doesn't make him a better quarterback than somebody else just because he's got an all-time winning percentage better.
I'm going to look up the greatest winning percentage of all time right now, and let's read it.
Is Alex Smith a better quarterback than Joe Burrow? Because I know he's got a better winning percentage than him as a starter. I wouldn't say that. Like, that's not something you can look at in a glass box, man. Yeah, quarterback wins aren't real. But whatever. Nobody cares. Let's go to break. Let me tell you about Lady Jane's. Listen, you can be like Ryan Armani. Come in and get your haircut at Lady Jane's. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Stop in, sit down, relax, get an award-winning haircut from one of our lovely, talented stylists. You can get a hot leather neck shave, scalp massage, hot towel treatment, all that wrapped into one in the King's treatment. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. It's wicked awesome.
The boys of summer are ready to get back to the playoffs, and there's no better place to get your Tigers coverage than Woodward Sports. Join us all season long as we follow as our hometown Tigers claw and fight. Feel the roar with Woodward Sports.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Ever wonder what goes on inside the game?
Deep ball's got a man and got him. Touchdown, Braylon Edwards.
Join Braylon Edwards and Shep.
Edwards has it. 10-5, touchdown.
On the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Bar looks in zone. Got Edwards for the touchdown.
Where they dive deep into the heart of sports. Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they're bringing you expert analysis, exclusive interviews, and a fresh perspective on the sports you love. Don't miss it, only on the Woodward Sports Network.
Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. I was just in there last week getting in my new lease. Shout out to Goron, 30 minutes in and out. That's all it took. You could do the same. Just go to lessstanford.com. They've got the best deals that will fit your budget. Tons of different cars to choose from. Head up my guy Goron. Get into an amazing car from Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC.
What up, though? Welcome back. What if it's live with sports.com. He's joined by Spin Raxter, Chris, Nicholas, Koloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. Dumbo Jumbo, the super chat. If you throw 5 interceptions in the game and win, then it's not a quarterback stat. What are we doing at LMFAO?
That's a good point. Do you give Jared Goff that win in Houston?
You got to give the losses in, too.
Did he show up when it mattered at the end? Yes.
Jake Bates showed up when it mattered.
Also, I was there. Did you have to drive your team down to get there? Yes.
Oh, man. All right. There's no saving him. Mike G says, did we talk about Terrion? We did not talk about Terrion. Well, a little bit, but
It's just tough to
we didn't really focus. I mean, he had a very bad first half. He got picked on in the first half a lot. They're looking at him. They're throwing his way, and DeAndre Hopkins sunned him.
I got to be honest, too. Like, Amik and DJ, they've been phenomenal.
Yeah.
Maybe TA is like the only guy they can throw at.
You know, Meek Robertson was the lowest rated defender per PFF.
Brother, have we heard anything about Meek?
No.
The first 3 weeks.
He got beat on a couple, but it wasn't anything.
Meek is knocking on wood because no one's, but he's on fucking fire.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And
Nobody's throwing Meek's way.
Terrion Arnold stepped up big in the second half. The
Yesterday,
entire secondary did.
Who's the best wide receiver on the Baltimore Ravens?
Rashad Bateman. Oh, Zay Flowers.
Get it. DJ Reed had that man in jail.
He was in jail.
He fucked everyone's parlay.
Yeah, it really was.
I mean, it's crazy.
2 catches, 14 yards.
He has the most quarterback wins.
Most cornerback wins on the Lions for sure. Unbelievable cornerback win there from DJ Reed. But no.
You guys are crazy. Keep taking credit away from Goff. Fuck it.
Terrion, look at him. He's trying to rile the Gooners up now, dude. He's becoming what he detested.
Stop it. That's not true.
See, they just don't like him. No. I think that Terrion stepped up big in the second half. I think the entire secondary did, and that's why you had so many sacks. Was that Lamar Jackson couldn't go anywhere. There weren't any openings. Terrion played very sticky coverage in the second half, and that was extremely impressive. First half was bad. Real bad, okay? But evened out. Mid-game by Terrion. Because he was bad in the first half, good in the second half. Mid.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to be real. You see J-Mo's brother? I showed you J-Mo's brother.
Yeah, he was talking
Jeff saw J-Mo's brother?
I did.
He was talking shit.
That was crazy.
Yes. Yeah.
Causing some tension within
he got cooked 3 times in a row that resulted in a touchdown. It was not a good look for Terrion.
The one was very bad. The one I think it was Bateman too. I just what's the word?
Word.
Like your feel for spatial awareness and like other people around you.
His
Aiden Hudson used it when Kittle blocked him. You'll think
situational awareness. No,
that works. I mean,
spatial awareness.
Is
that what you just said?
It's a word. Yeah, kind of. But it's
what's the word for spatial awareness?
I got serious reasons why Dave Montgomery should run that game.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Fuck, I don't know.
I feel like TA lags a little bit because I don't know. Like you saw the guy, he turned around and like you're over here. You're running ahead of him. I don't know. I mean,
it was a really bad read.
Rap.
It was a really bad read.
That's a really bad rap.
Yeah, he got cooked in the first half for sure. You guys know I'm a Terrion guy. He got cooked, but second half showed up. Lamar didn't have anywhere to go with the ball for majority of the second half, even though he knew he had to throw it. And our defensive line was getting home. So shout out to the secondary for really tightening it up in the second half. When they knew Lamar was going to have to throw the ball fucking 30 times.
Proprioception. Shout out to Malik Peterson, a.k.a. Chef. A.k.a. Chef, you got too many names.
He's got way too many
You got
names.
way too many names. Motor City Don
Motor
P.
City Don P. Downtown Low Brown. A lot of names for Chef.
Nemo.
Bootsy.
Chef, what do we
Junebug.
Give us one name. Can I just call you Chef? Can you go back to being Chef?
I just call him Chef. I think Malik Peterson's his actual name, though. He's a man. He's a
man of many
You'll never
names.
know where to find him.
He's a man of many names.
Can't nail him down.
Shout out to Chef.
Shout out Chef. Chef's
He's
the man.
doing a
dude.
show tonight, too, later on in the streams. I think right after us.
Chef is the man.
Mike Hilton says, waste of a first-round pick. I've given myself 3 years on Brad Holmes' picks. So even if Terrion continues to look like this, I'm a pray to God on the third year. Jeff?
So in camp, we heard that Terrion Arnold
look good.
Was looking good.
I saw it for myself.
Yeah. We've seen some clips of him locking down Amon-Ra.
Yeah.
Of him locking down J-Mo.
Yeah.
We have a saying when we're playing 2K. It's funny till it ain't. You're playing good defense until you're not.
Yeah.
He's playing good defense until he's not.
Yeah.
He's in
that's a
great
good point.
position
Yeah.
until he's not. The play that you're talking about when Rashad Bateman scored the touchdown, he was in great position until he wasn't.
It was crazy, dude. Like, you ran the opposite way. What are you doing?
1 second that he literally, I don't know if he's just like, maybe he's not paying attention. Maybe he's like, looking somewhere else.
This a Lions
I wonder
fan.
what I'm going to ask Pat Surtain tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. He's 100% a Lions fan in the
can't
chat right
get
now.
beat
He's thinking about his podcast. Yeah.
His hips were slow as hell on the turnaround.
The hips,
That's what
yeah.
concerns me moving
Yeah.
forward was the hip placement, and it took so damn long by the time he got his head around. It's like that part needs to be fixed, and then him getting bullied by a guy who's 55 and barely walking with crutches.
I mean,
obviously it's an exaggeration,
D-Hop,
but
though.
it's like
wide receiver win.
Bootsy.
yeah, the wide receiver kicked his ass there. Lamar was throwing him the ball for the win. Fuck you.
Shout out Skipper.
God damn it.
Shout out to Junebug.
Shout out to Terrion Arnold. I mean, obviously he got improved a little bit, but you want to see more, especially against the good wide receivers. They're going to pick you apart.
Shout out to Speedy.
Speedy.
My boy.
My boy Speedy. I actually had a friend named Speedy. He died.
Really?
Yeah. Well, he wasn't really a friend. He was kind of like a centerline wanderer. Like,
How'd he die? Speed?
I think drugs. Yeah.
Fortunately.
I wouldn't say he's like my friend, but like I knew him from around the,
From around the way.
From around the way.
An acquaintance.
Acquaintance. Yeah.
I said that.
Did you?
You never listened to me.
Shout out Speedy.
Two things for you. Number 3.
Everybody drop what race you think Jeff is in the chat. We're going to go to break.
Risky business.
We're going to come back.
Get it wrong.
Drop what race you think Jeff is in the chat. But first, tell us about Ben Johnson.
If you need a fighter like I will fight for a quarterback win, make sure you hit up Ben Johnson Law today. Corporations, the government, even your insurance company will do whatever it takes to minimize their liability and withhold your compensation. So when something goes wrong, make Ben Johnson your first call and get a fighter in your corner. Contact Ben today at venfights.com.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Gold Crown has been doing it since the caregiver days. That's why you can find them in over 300 different dispensaries.
Shout out Pookie.
Shout out Pookie. They got the infused jesters. They actually hook up a lot of the companies you might rock with. You don't even know behind the scenes because the concentrates are just that good. It's their bread and butter. But now they've joined the gummy game. Make sure you check out their Crown Jewels in a dispensary near you. Again, that's 300 dispensaries near you. Visit goldcrown.com.
A lot of different guesses in the chat here for our guy Hefe. We got Egyptian. We got he's definitely a vampire from I'm Salty. We've got Mongolian, Guatemalan.
A lot of Middle Easterns.
Heinz 57.
He's obviously Chinese Superman. Says Heinz.
Middle Eastern, Filipino, Iranian. Jeff, do you want the people to know, or do you want to keep it a mystery? Because Eazy's still a mystery.
Eazy's a mystery?
Eazy's a mystery. They don't know what Eazy is yet. He said it
I'm
before.
a mystery, still a spinny.
Yeah, I'm still not.
Sometimes I hit him with an accent and fucks him up.
I'm still not sure.
Because I haven't seen anyone guess correctly, we'll keep it a mystery.
There we go.
That's what we'll do.
There we go.
Yeah, I like that.
Everybody drop your mailbag questions in the chat. Nick, you want
clearly
anything to get off your
Mandalorian.
chest? Are you mad that we... How the Tigers looking?
Bad. Very bad.
What do you mean?
Trey Sweeney just missed an easy ball in the infield. And we went 1-2-3 in the top.
Ooh. Who are they pitching?
Scooble.
No, who are the Guardians
Williams.
pitching?
Yeah, not great. Scooble down 3-0 to Jose Ramirez.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Hey, relax. Still plenty of time.
Must-win game. They can win.
KJ says, Tigers lose, Tigers lose, Tigers lose.
Tigers have done a lot of that lately, but it's not over until it's over.
0-0 game. Come on.
Game just started.
Guy on first and second. 1 out, bottom of 1.
Oh!
All right, dude, a couple scoops on.
David effing Fry steps up to the plate.
this
Give me
fucking
PTSD.
Oh, God.
The Guardians do kind of bully us.
Yeah, they do. KJ in the Woodward Sports chat says, mailbag, who'd win a fight? Eazy and Spenny or AQM? AQM for sure.
AQM would fuck us up.
He would kill us. He's so big. Well, he'd be able to just, like...
He don't quit.
Laterally move around us.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't... I'd, like, try to turn, and he'd already be behind me. It'd be like Gara fighting Rock Lee.
Treat you like
Yeah, he can actually fucking destroy us.
He's huge, dude. He's fucking like
You would have to distract him, and I would try to put him in a submission. I would try to choke him out or some shit.
Fuck no, you couldn't get your arm around his neck, dude.
He's a big neck.
He's huge.
It don't matter how big his neck. I'll find a way.
Yeah.
You'd have to distract him though.
I'll distract him. I'll do the dirty work.
AQM's fucking giant.
Grab him by the penis.
He's a giant hands too.
Yeah. I mean, if I get into a fight with somebody like AQM, the first thing I'm doing is punch them in the dick.
Yeah, first thing I'm doing is crying.
Yeah. I'm kicking knees out. I'm gouging eyeballs. I'm twisting dicks. Like, you just gotta survive, dude.
Speaking of twisting dicks,
twist his dick.
Do we have that Marlon Humphreys video?
Oh yeah. Marlon Humphrey.
I didn't see this yet.
He must have been getting his dick twisted out there because he had absolutely no idea what happened to him and the Ravens against the Detroit Lions. It was just crazy. Here's what he had. Zesty as hell too, by the way. Here's what he had to say.
I never knew he was.
I didn't know he was a zesty either.
And usually, I would say this, man. Obviously, I've lost games in my football career. Usually, you got an idea. This one is little lost for words. It just was, it just was weird. Obviously, I gave him 2 key, a tutty and a fourth down that could have turned things around. So like that's clear, obviously, but like the rest, I just don't know. You know, you talk to the guy there, man. What do you think? What do you think? When someone asks me, Rook, like, what do we got to do? I was like, shoot. I couldn't tell you, honestly. Like, obviously, that's what film is for. Watch film. You know,
that's what it's like. That you want to know what it's like to cover Amon-Ra St. Brown. You want to know what it's like to go up against the Lions offense. That's it.
So,
Amon-Ra cooked that man.
We gotta do what we can do.
He cooked the masculinity out of that man. Amon-Ra had him searching the earth for somewhere safe because there were multiple times where he was completely lost
for answers.
Yeah.
That describes the experience pretty well. Like I said, he's not the uber athletic. He's not the super athletic freak, so you're probably scratching your head like, how the fuck is this guy doing this right now? And by the way, Marlon Humphreys, one of the better cornerbacks in the National Football League.
Fantastic cornerback.
Especially in the slot. That's what he does.
Did you see that? Ice on his wrist? That watch was like a noise.
I missed that.
I wish I had money like that, dude.
I'm mailbag.
So crazy.
Why the fuck would he film that? I agree.
Definitely. I did not know he was that zesty. Not gonna lie.
I don't think it was that zesty. The towel made it zesty.
Because
he had it like when girls like dry their hair out the shower.
I don't know.
That's what made it. Like,
I got
weird.
some zest, some lemon zest there for sure.
I think he's speaking.
Greg says Jeff is Indian.
Super
nope.
That'd
be
hilarious.
Do not throw it. Mailbag, little stinky in the Woodward Sports Chat says, what position would you bet your mortgage payment on Brad Holmes targeting before the trade deadline?
Well, he's got to get up his left guard wins for sure. So he's probably gonna, now, honestly, I don't think he targets specific positions. He just goes like pound for pound best player.
Yeah.
But after watching Tate Radlich and his development, like throughout the couple of weeks, let's keep him at right guard.
Absolutely.
And maybe we get a center in here. Because Graham's getting up there.
You said at the deadline.
Oh, the deadline.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, edge.
Yeah, probably on the defensive line.
I mean, it depends like what everything looks like.
Maybe a safety, maybe a backup safety or something.
What
like
is
that.
the most important position in sports?
Quarterback.
Let's go. That's it. That's how I'm ending this.
You saying you want a new quarterback?
No, I'm saying it's fucking important to winning ball games.
Is that what you're saying, Nick?
I'm saying it's important to winning games.
Battling in the chat.
I'm watching the Tiger. Shout out Scooble. Double play.
Let's go.
See, I told you. Relax, man.
We got Torkelson up to bat and Riley Green after him. How about a fucking lead for
Scooble? Let's
Scooble?
get a torque bomb.
Let's go.
Panay Sewell, somebody asked about PFF in the Woodward Sports Chat. Panay Sewell with a 99.1
Don't
running
care.
grade. Yeah, I don't care anymore either.
Don't
PFF.
care. PFF is nothing.
I watched the first play of the game. I watched like the first couple series, both teams, and Mahogany was on one. And then I saw his PFF grade, and it was like 40-something or 50-something. It was bad, and I was like, what?
Amik Robertson was the lowest rated player in that game for the Lions. He was like a 30, or like he was rated lower than Terrion.
Yeah.
They just make shit up.
Oh, shout out to the homie Kiwi Klo. Somebody asked about the shirt?
Yeah, somebody asked about the shirt. Shout out to Kiwi Klo.
He made
and the hat, yeah. We got in at a perfect, because he was the one that made the deadweight shirts for us.
Yeah, I get a family friends discount, no big deal.
We got in there right before he blew up. Like, as soon as he did our logo, and then it was like
2K.
Michigan State, Lions, 2K, Chicago Bulls, and now he's just doing a bunch of stuff with a bunch of different professional athletes. He's great. We had him on the show before. We've had him on the show a couple times. He's a great dude.
Also connection. We got to get him back on for Chicago game, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Shout out to him. Shout out to all you guys. And make sure you stay tuned. College football show coming up at 7:30. So make sure you check it out. 7:30, it's the college football show. Ryan,
Sewell.
Justin, Haley, they're going to be holding it down. What about Penny Sewell? You just wanted to yell Penny Sewell? Penny Sewell, that'll do it for us.
The most right tackle wins in National Football
Ton of
League.
right tackle wins. College football show coming on 7:30. Check it out. For Eazy, for Nick, for Jeff, for Chris, I am Spencer with the heavyweights. We'll catch you boys tomorrow. Peace.